the misfortune to get ill, and so,
No, I was not ill for 5 minutes.
well, you had your chance, so that's
That
my
night.
point. Good evening, and welcome to this meeting of the Old Kings Highway Committee of the Town of Yarmouth, which is being held in accordance with Chapter 470 of the Acts of 1973 as amended at 7:15 or thereabouts p.m. on Wednesday, May 29th, 2024 at the Yarmouth Town Hall Hearing Room located at 1146 Route 28, South Yarmouth. Moreover, pursuant to Chapter 20 of the Acts of 2021, considering certain COVID-19 measures, this meeting is being run in hybrid mode, which means active participation. There will be some Zoom participation, possibly, maybe even some phone participation as well. 7 new applications for certificates of appropriateness will be heard this evening in the order listed on the agenda. Please be reminded that our committee's main purpose is to review items for appropriateness and setting, and it is the responsibility of the applicant to comply with the regulations of other town boards and departments, including building, conservation, engineering, health, zoning, and the sign inspector. You should know that there is a 10 calendar day appeal period starting once a decision is filed with the town clerk. Any person aggrieved by our decision tonight can appeal to the Regional Commission of the Old Kings Highway Historic District. Our office administrator, Lisa Sherman, will be happy to answer any questions you may have regarding this process. So as some of you may have heard before, if you're repeat visitors here, respecting process, I will call each application in order. The applicant and/or applicant's representatives will come before us at the table in front of me, speak into the microphones, identify him, her, or themselves, and state their application without interruption from this committee or from members of the public, after which the committee will be free to make comments and ask questions. And following that, members of the public, especially interested abutters, will be free to ask questions and make comments. And for that purpose, if you would kindly stand up to the podium, to my front left, speak into the microphone, identify yourself, where you live, and state your comments and/or questions. So, the first item on the agenda tonight is 24-A057. It's to install 22 solar panels on the rear and side roofs at 58 Cranberry Lane. Thomas Pena is the owner, and Freedom Forever MA LLC is the agent. And who do we have here this evening? Yes.
Good evening. How you doing? So, what would you like to know?
I'm sorry, you are?
I'm Thomas Penham.
Okay. And tell us about your project, Thomas.
Well, I want to install 22 solar panels on my house, the front and the back, reduce my bill, good for the environment, and it's costing me nothing, so it's win-win-win.
That it?
That's so I'm told.
Okay. Questions or comments from the committee?
My only is this on? My only comment is it doesn't appear that any of the panels will be visible from Cranberry. Is that correct?
I'm sorry?
The panels will be visible from Cranberry Lane.
No.
So there's zero visibility from Cranberry?
What do you mean by zero from the road? Or-
Can't see it from the road is the question.
I don't know, not in the back or the side, I don't believe.
Okay.
I couldn't see it.
Okay. Any other questions or comments from the committee? Questions or comments from abutters or other interested members of the public? Hearing none, I will entertain a motion.
I move to approve.
Second.
It's been moved and seconded. All those in favor of approving this application, please signify by saying aye.
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 And aye.
Thank you.
Okay, if you would be so kind, I don't know whose this is, but I'm going to use it.
Use it.
Okay.
It's mine.
If you would be kind enough to sign this document, which simply says if you're going to make any changes, you'll let us know. Otherwise, you are all set.
Did you?
Right there, Thomas. Thank you, and good luck to it.
Good night. Good night. Hiccups. This is not good. Hold your breath.
Works for me. She has the hiccups. If I hold my breath, they go away. Drink water backwards. That's what they say. That never worked. It worked for me.
Oh, great, I have my
Very
own. The next item on the agenda is 24-A058. It's to build a new single-family dwelling at 38 Willow Street. Beth and Scott Chase are the owners, and Thomas Spence is the agent. And who do we have this evening?
Good evening, Thomas Spence, Cedarwood Builders, their agent.
I'll sit down here.
Long day.
All set when you are.
All right. Going to construct a new home on property that's been in their family for many years. I think everything is pretty straightforward as in our application. I don't know if there's any questions on that. I tried to address everything best I could in that.
Yeah, thank you. That was
Is that it?
That's it, I believe.
Okay, questions or comments from the committee?
Yeah, I was
Got the
curious
wrong
where,
ones.
I don't see anything in the application that shows where on the site
Yeah.
it's going to be located. Like how close to Willow, how close to Sleeping Dog Path? Is
There
it
should be
set?
there should be a site plan there.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I thought it was just the,
Is the septic plan?
No access from Sleeping Dog, huh?
No, no.
Bad.
They could not get they'd have to get right and access over the other person's property, and they would not grant it.
Really? That's too bad. Would have simplified things for you, wouldn't it?
It would have, but it'll help the town out because we're going to address a drainage problem out front,
Yes, I see that. Yeah.
which is part of the engineer's plan on that.
So this is set fairly far back from Willow, correct?
Yes, it is.
How much of the existing vegetation are you planning on keeping?
It should be marked on the plan, the site plan, I do believe.
Because I noticed when I drove by today that the front of that property looks like there's a whole row of trees right along the road.
We won't take down anything we don't need to.
I mean, I couldn't tell where the property line was between the house next door to it.
But, as far as anything out on the road, only thing we do as normal is we clear where the site is going to be for the septic and anything else as far as that, and what we have to do to grade for that driveway to come in.
A gravel driveway.
I believe so, yes.
Yeah.
So my question bears on visibility. You're hardly going to see this house unless you remove a substantial portion of the existing vegetation,
It's
correct?
down by the road, yeah.
Right.
And you're not planning on doing that?
No.
Okay. Other questions or comments from the committee?
It's a nice house.
Questions
It
or,
is.
questions or comments from,
Side too.
Dimensions anywhere for the house?
it should be on the,
What are the sorry, forgive me, what are the dimensions of the house, please?
It should be, actually, I can tell you, hold on here. I have the small version. The house is 34 feet front to back on the right-hand side facing it. On the left-hand side with the garage coming forward is 60, and the rear is 60 feet across the back.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
any other questions or comments from the committee? Questions or comments from abutters or other interested members of the public? Hearing none, I'll entertain a motion.
Move as presented.
Second.
Motion, the application has been motioned and seconded. All in favor of approving the application, please signify by saying aye.
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 And aye. So,
Thank you.
looks like a nice project. Congratulations. And if you would be kind enough to sign this document, which simply says if you're going to make any changes, you'll let us know. Okay. It's right there. Either pen. I'm sure we recognize
Just one
all
question,
pens.
not that we're going to change. Are you going to have any windows in your garage doors? Or they just,
Not at this point
they're
in
just going to be
time.
solid?
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you. Good luck.
Thank you all.
You're welcome. Oops. Good job.
Good job. That happens quite
Good, now
frequently.
we can carry on. All
All right, okay, thank you all.
right.
Good night.
Good night now.
Oh, here you want mine?
Have a copy? Buried in one of these applications, thank you. Okay. Here it is, I got it. The next item on the agenda is 24-A059. It's to replace front steps with new landing stairs and railing at 39 Gunnell Way. Jonathan Henderson is the owner. And are you Jonathan?
I am.
Tell us about your application.
So we bought the house. It was unused, untouched for about 5 years. Center block brick steps have significant frost damage. They're like crumbling. They also allowed termites into the house, which we have taken care of, which was fun. But I just want to make it safe. The way it is right now, the steps are there's probably like a 12 or 13 inch riser from where they are to the threshold on the door. So the plan is to put a small porch with railing and steps. Nothing grandiose, no roofs, anything like that. I'm going to deck it with red Batu mahogany, and the railing will be the new AZEK TimberTech Classic line. I'm sure you've seen it all around, with the plinths on the bottom, caps on top, square balusters.
Is that it?
Yeah.
Questions or comments from the committee?
So this is something on the application about a 26-foot deck.
26, no, 6'6".
Says,
There's a 26-foot deck on the back of the house. That's
okay,
unrelated.
It says 2 6-foot, I don't know, it's confusing. So you're not adding, there's a deck in the back already. You're not
Correct, I'm not
adding a deck.
touching that at all.
Okay,
Yeah.
so that was a little confusing.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Other questions or comments from the committee? Questions or comments from abutters or other interested members of the public? Hearing none, I will entertain a motion.
I move to approve application 24-A059 to replace the front steps and landing at 39 Gunnell Way.
I'll second.
It's been moved and seconded. All in favor of approving this application signify by saying aye.
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 And aye. Congratulations.
Thank you.
And as you've heard me say before, if you'll sign this, in case you decide to make any changes, you'll let us know. Great, you're all set. Good luck with it. Thank you.
Did I miss, did I skip one? Oh, I skipped one.
The next item on the agenda is 24-A060. It's to build an addition to the garage at 176 Cranberry Lane. Thomas and Linda Simone are the owners, and Donald Harkenrider is the agent.
Good evening. Yeah, I'm Don.
Okay, Donald, tell us.
Hey, how you doing? Well, pretty much what you see is what we're going to do. We're going to just extend, put an addition off the garage and three-sided and A-frame, 7-pitch roof, dying into the other one. White cedars, clapboard in the front.
That's it? Questions or comments from the committee on this application?
The application says that the clapboard in the front is it's going to be aluminum clapboard. Is that right?
Say that again?
The application says that the clapboard in the front
The front, yeah, the front
is
of
going
the
to be
existing.
aluminum clapboard,
At the,
and it says
yeah,
it's going to be natural.
That's what's on the house now.
Natural aluminum, so it's going to be like silver aluminum color?
Metal frame, yeah, clapboard. The whole house is cladded,
Is it wood or aluminum?
aluminum.
Okay, so it's clad with aluminum?
Well,
It's
the
not
trim is-
natural.
The trim is cladded,
I'm a little confused.
but we're going to use AZAC.
Well, there's no picture either, so that's the problem.
So the addition is going to match the house where it's going to have clapboards on the front and cedar shingles on the sides, natural cedar shingles, and natural clapboard, or is it going to be painted?
Well, it's going to be painted, so it's, we'll probably just go with, I don't know if they even make that stuff anymore.
So confused. I'm still unclear about, so is it going to be wood clapboard that you're going to wrap with aluminum? I'm a little confused about what the material is.
Where's the aluminum coming
I'm
from?
confused on the material on the front of the new garage.
Anodized.
Pardon?
It's anodized.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's
I mean, it was done
anodized to whatever color you want. It's an electrostatic coating.
Well, that's why it says natural on here. That's why I'm confused. So,
All right.
are you clear on that?
Well, I've never heard of it before, so it's,
Well, yeah,
Cladding.
we've had it before.
I just haven't come across it before.
So you're basically going to match, the new garage addition is going to match the existing house in terms of the materials for the exterior.
I can't hear you.
I'm sorry, is the material on the garage addition going to match the existing house?
We will match the best we can. It will probably be wood, but the exposure will be the same as what's on the front, because it's going to be painted anyway.
Okay. And it'll be painted to match the existing
Yes.
house. Okay, thank you.
I mean, that was applied when the house was built in 205, so I don't.
Okay.
So this is essentially one house from the end of the cul-de-sac, correct?
What was that?
This is essentially one house from the end of what
The intersection.
constitutes a cul-de-sac. It's a dead-end street.
Yeah, that's a dead end, runs into the
Okay.
water.
Okay.
Right.
And you wouldn't see this unless you were coming back from the last house on the dead
2
end.
houses past it,
2 houses, okay.
that's it.
All right. Other questions or comments from the committee? Hearing none, I'll ask for questions from abutters, comments, questions and/or comments from abutters or other interested members of the public. Hearing none, I will entertain a motion.
I move to approve.
I'll second.
Been moved and seconded. All in favor of approving this application signify by saying aye.
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 And aye. Congratulations. If you'll come up and sign the document. Respecting any changes you might decide to make, hopefully none, but have that choice, as long as you run it by us first. That's right there, sir. Great.
Is the outdoor shower going to migrate with the addition?
What was that?
Is the outdoor shower going to migrate with the addition?
Say that again?
There's an outdoor shower on the side of the house where you're going to build the addition.
Yeah.
Is it going to go outside the addition?
Go away.
Oh, there's no house next door to it.
Sorry, again?
There's no house next door to that.
No, is the shower simply going to
Oh, the
move?
shower, that's coming off. Yeah.
Okay.
I don't have my hearing aids in.
No, me.
Sorry.
No.
All right, good night. Good luck with it.
Right.
Signed.
If they want to put a shower up, once they've destroyed it, taking it down, they have to apply again.
Yes.
Say it again.
Yes. Yes.
They take it down and throw it away.
No,
They then have to reapply.
Yes.
Yeah.
I would say yes.
Okay.
I didn't understand what he said. Okay, no, but this next one. Oh, the next one.
The next item on the agenda is 24-A061. It's to build a deck, pergola, gate, and privacy fence at 33 Summer Street. William and Elizabeth Rubidge are the owners, and W.D. Price, Inc. is the agent. And would appear we have everyone here tonight. So, who wishes to present?
What's he gonna start? Sure. Okay.
Good evening, happy spring. So we have a application before the board to slightly change the south elevation of the residence. We would like to construct a deck as described on the floor plan. We'd also like to construct a small pergola along with a gated entry to the backyard garden area and a small privacy fence for a sitting area on that back deck.
Is that it?
Yes.
Okay. Questions or comments from the committee?
So, what are the dimensions of the proposed deck?
Well, it comes off of the south elevation 10 feet,
Okay.
and then off the west elevation 8 feet, and is about 14 feet length off on the 10-foot side, and about, I think, 12 feet off on the west side.
And I'm trying to understand, I'm trying to understand exactly where the pergola
Yep.
is going to go and exactly where the privacy, are they going on the deck or adjacent to the deck?
Yep, on the deck. If you look at that floor plan, which is page A1A, which shows the pergola located in red, just off of the mudroom entry.
Oh, I didn't get that on mine. Let me get that.
And actually, that's where the pergola's here.
What's on the back of this?
Yeah.
Mine.
So,
I missed that.
It's over the
Okay,
two
thank you. I
back
didn't,
windows.
I didn't see the back, sorry.
This,
okay.
I don't have that either.
so it's line of sight.
So the pergola's out of sight. The privacy vents, it looks like, is on 3 sides?
It is it's on 3 sides. It's on the west side of the
Side.
building, so it's very, very difficult, if not invisible from.
So there's a door that goes out there from the house.
Yep.
And then where's the gate with the bushes?
There's,
Oh, I'm sorry, up
Sam,
there.
it says
Yeah,
item
yeah, yeah.
3 there with a.
Yeah, sorry, I do see that now. Sorry, I missed this whole page.
And the gate, we're using reclaimed doors from the house and some
nice.
reclaimed floors.
And that's what the photo you had in here?
Yeah, it will be a saloon configuration, so we can get, lawn equipment and wheelbarrows and whatever through the gate.
Is that going to tie a color in that's going to be on the house?
I'm doing it a pale blue. I think you have
Yeah.
The house is a
Swatch or, because the one I have.
Wedgwood.
Wedgwood,
Gray.
yeah.
The real one, or is that? No.
This is Wedger Gray, mine looks like
It's just a
blue.
small pop of
Greg
color.
Bob has it.
They never look the same.
Show
Like this one.
what the color looks like when they're chip, no, the chip.
Yeah.
Yeah, see how different that is from
Ours
this?
look blue. Yours is gray.
It's a bluish gray. It's just a small pop of color.
Okay.
John, do you see that?
I see, well, yeah, yours is
It's the actual
difficult.
color.
The translation is never good.
Yeah, they just don't. Thank you.
Other questions or comments from the committee? So I see you've shown the sight line indicating that there's a limited oblique view of all of this from Summer Street.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. Any questions from abutters or other interested members of the public? Hearing none, I will entertain a motion on this application.
Make a motion to approve 24-A061. I'm not going to go through all the details.
I'll second.
It's been moved and seconded. All in favor of approving this application signify by saying aye.
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 And aye. Congratulations. I think you know the drill about the document.
Thank you.
Me too.
Living in this house yet?
It's fun driving by though and seeing the progress.
It's hard living across the street from it right now. Every time I go in there, I just want
Thank you. Good luck with it. Congratulations. You are.
I did not look at the sign.
Sorry.
The next item on the agenda is 24-A062. It's to install a sign at 939 Route 6A. Ashley Deal is the owner, and Signarama is the agent. So who do we have tonight?
My name is Ryan. I'm the general manager of Signarama, and I'm here representing Miss Deal.
Okay, tell us.
We are looking to erect a freestanding directory sign to replace one that has broken and fallen into the mud. Going to be double-sided, black with gold lettering. Yes, that one.
Okay. Is that it?
Yeah.
All right, questions or comments from the committee? I have a question. How big is this sign in relationship to other signs in the neighborhood?
Roughly the same size.
Okay.
Like I said, we're basically recreating the sign that was already there. We're just squaring it off, so.
Okay. And what are the materials?
It's going to be made out of 3/4 PVC that we are painting black and using sign gold vinyl on top of.
Okay.
White capped vinyl posts.
This, I have oh, wait a minute.
You might have a piece of the sign gold, yeah.
Gold on one side and silver on the other.
The silver part is the part that gets laid.
Okay.
Yep. It's the backing tape.
So black with that gold lettering?
Yep.
That-
Go well.
Well, I think given the location and the commercial nature of the area in which the sign will reside, I don't have a problem with the PVC. I might in a more sensitive historic area of Yarmouthport.
Okay.
Any other questions or comments from the committee? Any questions or comments from abutters or other interested members of the public? Hearing none, I will entertain a motion.
I move to approve application 24-A062.
I'll second it.
It's been moved and seconded. All in favor of approving this application signify by saying aye.
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 And aye. So, if you'll sign this document. Absolutely. And then you'll be free to go.
I know you keep, so this is my first time being here, obviously, so you might be seeing a lot of me going forward as I've taken over the business from Peter.
Good.
Oh.
Does changing also include adding more panels? Because I know that she has 3 open locations.
You just add more
I would
names
think-
to it?
Adding more names,
I wouldn't
yeah.
think so.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's just gonna be the same format, right? Just
Yeah, we
adding
keep it
additional-
all the same.
Just right there, yeah. Okay.
All right.
Good luck with
Thanks,
it.
guys.
Thank you. And the last item on the agenda is 24-A063. It's to add a 2-car garage connecting L and second-floor bedroom at 3 Conservation Drive. Tracy Svenningsen, did I get that more or less right, is the owner?
Good evening. For the record, my name is Peter Canine. I'm the designer of the project. With me is Tracy and her husband, Brad, and the future family member.
Oh, congratulations.
The site, for those, I'm assuming most of you have seen this. This occupies a site on the corner of Conservation Drive. And the purpose of it is a 2-car garage addition, a second-floor bedroom space, and a connecting entry L.
Is that it? Questions or comments from the committee?
It's a nice addition.
Looks like it's tripling the size. Looks great.
What's
It
the,
actually looks bigger than the original right side.
Yeah, my understanding is that there's been a long history of kind of messes on the corner there, and it's been since cleaned up by the present owners, and I think they're here to kind of complete the statement.
what's the height of the existing dwelling?
I'm sorry?
What's the ridge height of the existing dwelling?
Yes, it's 26 feet, is that your,
The new one says 26. I wondered if it was taller.
oh, it's a story, well, be a two-story in the L portion of the building and a story and a half on the garage. Is that,
Does it exceed the existing dwelling?
yes, it is. It's if you, with the existing grades, you can see on the southeast elevation that there is a bit of a bowl in the back of the property.
So he's flashing it. Oh, no, he's not. Okay.
Take this off of here.
So,
Elevations here.
It slopes, it slopes from Conservation Drive to the south.
so it's not.
So the addition may be taller, but it's actually
Slopes.
slopes down there.
Yes.
So the northeast elevation is how it presents to the street?
Yes.
Okay.
So will the materials on the new addition match the existing house? Clapboards, et cetera, roof
The main-
materials?
The main house is clapboarded, it's shingled on all the other sides. We're going to shingle the entire addition
And it's
all
going to be, now, is it natural?
with a white trim,
Natural shingles and white trim.
correct.
Okay, thank you.
So this arch design on the southeast elevation, is that, this right here, this thing?
Oh,
It's kind of an overhang over the garage.
that's this here,
Yeah, it just
it overhangs.
seems
It's an
different.
overhang.
Yeah.
It's overhangs when you get out of your garage and close it, or the rain doesn't drip on your head. Garage doors are what material? Steel.
So the elevation that presents to Hockomock is the southeast?
Correct.
That's what you see on the road.
It's not pretty on Hockerman, but it's not pretty.
Big improvement, personally.
Neighbours love them.
Any other questions or comments from the committee?
No?
Questions or comments? Well, if there's anyone online or on the phone who would like to question or comment, now's your time.
We have room for a couple extra kids in there.
Well, I think it's a very nice enhancement to the home. So I'll entertain a motion, having prejudiced the opinion that way.
I move to approve application 24-A063 for a lovely
Letter
addition.
of support here that
Oh, I didn't see that.
Yeah, two.
Oh, okay.
The neighbours
All right, well,
enjoy
let's
having
read
you,
them.
and
It's,
that
I
does you
think,
great credit.
I think it's Probably not needed, but let's do it. To Mr. Robert Wilkins, Chair, and the Old Kings Highway Historic District Committee, we are writing in reference to item 24-A063, Tracy Svenningson, to add a two-car garage connecting L and second floor bedroom at 3 Conservation Drive. We live slightly diagonally across the street on Hockanum Road at the intersection of Conservation and Hockanum. We will be away, cannot attend the hearing, but wanted to express our unconditional support for granting approval of the applications. We strongly support it. Thank you. David Obuchowski and Wendy Obuchowski, 62 Hockamon Road. Nice to have friends. I don't think I have the second letter.
If you need it. Back.
In the back? Okay. Well, here. Okay. Oh, good afternoon. My husband and I live at 6 Conservation Drive, directly across the street from 3 Conservation Drive. We want to write in support of their proposed plans that will be brought before you at the May 29th hearing. This will only enhance our neighborhood and increase our home values, but it will also increase tax revenue for the town. They have a growing family and have plenty of room to add on their already beautiful property. Please take this into consideration when we review and, we hope, approve their plans. Thank you for your time. Kala and John Jablonski, 6 Conservation Drive, Yarmouthport. So, as I said, good to have friends.
That's great.
I will entertain a motion at this point.
I move to approve 24-A063.
Second.
It's been moved and seconded. All in favor of approving this application signify by saying aye.
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 And aye. Congratulations, and kindly come up and sign the document, which, as you have heard before, only is relevant if you decide to make any changes.
When do you do?
In 2 weeks.
Tomorrow. Wow.
Very timely meeting.
Is it your first?
Yes.
Oh, nice. Awesome.
It's exciting.
Yes, thank you so much.
You're welcome. So,
You look great.
congratulations and good luck.
Congratulations and congratulations.
Thank you.
Okay.
All right.
Okay, we need to approve the minutes of the May 13th meeting. So may I hear a motion regarding that? From anyone?
I didn't read them, so I can't make a
I
motion.
didn't read it. I missed that.
I move to approve the minutes.
Is there a second to the motion?
I second the motion.
Okay, all in favor of approving the minutes of the May 13th meeting signify by saying aye.
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 And aye. The next meeting will be June 10th. And I will entertain a motion to adjourn.
This was amazing. 8:05.
We haven't.
I move to adjourn.
Thank you. Is there a second to the motion?
Seconded.
All in favor of adjourning signify by saying aye.
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 And aye.